I need to say something today that goes against almost everything the fitness industry has been telling seniors for the last 30 years. There are three exercises that millions of adults over 70 are performing right now at gyms, in fitness classes, in their living rooms that are not just ineffective for aging bodies, they are actively dangerous. And the injuries they cause are filling orthopedic clinics every single week. I want to be absolutely clear. Exercise after 70 is not optional. It is one of the most powerful medicines available to older adults. This video is not telling you to stop exercising. This video is telling you to stop doing these three specific exercises and showing you what to do instead. I have been practicing orthopedic medicine and sports rehabilitation for over 25 years, and the pattern I see is heartbreaking. Active seniors, people genuinely trying to do the right thing, coming in with serious injuries caused by exercises they were doing with the best intentions. They were following advice designed for younger bodies, advice nobody updated for 70-year-old joints and 70-year-old spines. In this video, I will explain exactly why each of these three exercises becomes dangerous after 70. And for each dangerous exercise, I will give you a safer, more effective alternative that delivers everything you were trying to achieve without the risk. Stay until the end because the third exercise is the most surprising. It is something almost every senior has been told is essential for healthy aging. And the research showing why it is actually harmful is some of the most compelling I have seen in 25 years of practice. Tell me in the comments, which exercises are you currently doing regularly? Write them below. By the end of this video, you will know which ones to keep and which ones to replace immediately. Before the three exercises, you need to understand what changes in your body after 70, because this context makes everything else make sense. Change one, cartilage becomes fragile. Cartilage, the cushioning tissue inside your joints, has no blood supply. It receives nutrients only through synovial fluid movement. After 70, cartilage becomes significantly thinner, less elastic, and more vulnerable to damage. And unlike most tissues in your body, damaged cartilage has almost no ability to repair itself. This means exercises that create high compressive load on joints, perfectly tolerable at 43, can cause direct, permanent cartilage damage after 70. Change 2, spinal discs deteriorate. The discs between your vertebrae lose water content after 70, becoming less elastic and less able to absorb shock. Their outer rings develop micro tears that accumulate over decades. Exercises involving spinal flexion under load or high impact compression become significantly more likely to cause disc herniation and nerve compression after 70 than at younger ages. Change 3, balance and reaction. Time decline, your proprioceptive system, the neurological feedback network that tells your brain where your body is in space, becomes less precise after 70. Reaction time slows. Your ability to make rapid postural adjustments decreases. Exercises requiring quick movements or unstable positions become genuine fall hazards that they were not at 40. Now, let us look at the three specific exercises. Dangerous exercise one, full deep squats. A properly performed partial squat remains valuable for seniors. The problem is the full deep squat, descending until your buttocks nearly touch the floor. Here is exactly what happens inside your knee during a full deep squat. As your knee bends past 90 degrees, the compressive forces on the cartilage behind your kneecap increase dramatically. Research from the Hospital for Special Surgery found that at 130 degrees of knee flexion, a moderate deep squat, patellofemoral compressive forces reach approximately 7 times your body weight. For a 70-year-old weighing 70 kilograms, that is 490 kilograms pressing on cartilage that is already thinned and less capable of repair. Simultaneously, the posterior cruciate ligament comes under extreme tension, and the menisci, the C-shaped cartilage pads inside your knee, are compressed in a way that creates significant shearing force. Meniscal tears from deep squatting are one of the most common injuries I see in active seniors, and meniscal tears after 70 frequently require surgery with long recovery timelines. A study published in the Journal of Orthopedic Research found that adults over 70 who performed regular deep squatting showed significantly accelerated cartilage loss at the knee compared to those performing partial squats even when total exercise volume was identical. The safe alternative, sit to stand. Everything a squat achieves, quadriceps, strengthening, glute activation, functional movement training, is delivered by the site to stand exercise. Rise from a chair using only your leg muscles, then lower yourself slowly over a 3-second count. Same muscle groups, same movement pattern, safe range of motion. Zero dangerous compressive forces on aging cartilage. This is not a compromise. It is actually more functional than a squat because getting up from chairs is something you do dozens of times every single day. Dangerous exercise 2, sit ups and crunches. This is the one that surprises people most. Sit ups have been a fixture of fitness culture for decades, and for adults over 70, they are one of the highest risk exercises available. The injury mechanism is specific. Every sit up and every crunch requires your spine to flex repeatedly under the load of your body weight. Dr. Stuart McGill, one of the world's leading spine biomechanics researchers at the University of Waterloo, spent decades studying this exact movement. His findings are unambiguous. Repeated spinal flexion under load creates progressive microdamage at the posterior disc margin. With each repetition, this microdamage accumulates. After 70, with discs that are already desiccated and structurally compromised, the threshold for this damage to become clinical injury disc herniation, nerve compression, chronic back pain, is dramatically lower than at younger ages. But disc herniation is not the only risk. Sit ups also place significant compressive load on your lumbar vertebrae. Research from the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health found that spinal compressive force during a standard sit up exceeds 3,300 newtons. For seniors with osteoporosis, which affects over 10 million Americans over 65, this force can cause vertebral compression fractures. These are among the most painful and debilitating injuries in geriatric medicine. The safe alternative, dead bug and wall plank. Core strengthening does not require spinal flexion. The dead bug exercise, lying on your back, arms toward the ceiling, knees bent at 90 degrees, slowly lowering opposite arm and leg while keeping your lower back pressed to the floor, activates deep core stabilizers more effectively than sit ups, according to multiple electromyography studies. Zero spinal flexion, zero compression risk. Wall planks, standing facing a wall with forearms against it, holding a straight body line, provide excellent core activation for seniors who prefer not to get on the floor. As strength improves, reduce the angle to increase difficulty. Your spine stays neutral, your core gets stronger, no damage. Dangerous exercise 3, high impact cardio, running and jumping. This is the most surprising one. High impact cardio has been promoted as a cornerstone of healthy aging for decades. Run for your heart, jump rope for coordination. For adults up to their mid 60s with healthy joints, moderate impact exercise does carry genuine benefits. But after 70, the risk benefit calculation shifts dramatically. Every foot strike during running generates an impact force of approximately 2 to 3 times your body weight, traveling up through your ankle, knee, hip, and spine. In a young adult, these forces are absorbed by healthy cartilage, elastic tendons, dense bones, and a well calibrated neuromuscular system. After 70, every single one of those protective systems is compromised. Cartilage is thinner, tendons are less elastic, bone density may be reduced, and the neuromuscular system is slower to make the micro adjustments that distribute impact forces efficiently. A study published in Osteoarthritis and Cartilage found that adults over 70 who engaged in regular high impact activities showed significantly accelerated cartilage loss at the knee compared to those performing low impact alternatives, even when body weight and activity duration were controlled. For jumping exercises specifically, jump rope, jumping jacks, box jumps, the acute fall risk is the highest of any exercise category for seniors over 70. Jumping requires leaving the ground and landing, absorbing your entire body weight plus deceleration force in a fraction of a second. With slowed neuromuscular response, time after 70, an imperfect landing can produce ankle fractures, knee ligament tears, and hip fractures. Hip fractures from exercise falls in adults over 70 carry a 1 year mortality rate of 20 to 30%. This is not a theoretical risk. It is a statistical reality I have witnessed throughout my career. The safe alternative, water exercise and cycling. Water exercise, swimming, water aerobics, pool walking, provides cardiovascular conditioning equivalent to running, while the buoyancy of water reduces effective body weight by up to 90%. Joint impact virtually disappears. Research consistently shows water exercise produces cardiovascular improvements equivalent to land based programs in older adults while dramatically reducing joint pain and injury rates. Cycling, stationary or outdoor, provides outstanding cardiovascular conditioning with zero impact loading. The circular pedaling motion is gentle on knees and hips, while the cardiovascular demand can be calibrated precisely to any fitness level. For seniors concerned about outdoor cycling balance, stationary cycling eliminates all fall risk while delivering identical cardiovascular benefit. Now that you know what to avoid, let me give you the framework for a genuinely safe and effective exercise routine after 70. Four components, each one serving a critical function. Component one, resistance training. 3 times per week, bodyweight exercises, resistance bands, or light weights. Controlled, deliberate movements. This preserves muscle mass, stimulates bone density, and improves the neuromuscular coordination that prevents falls. Component two, balance training. Every single day, single leg stance, heel to toe walking. Even 60 seconds of daily balance training has measurable fall prevention effects in adults over 70, according to multiple clinical studies. Component three, low impact cardio, 5 times per week, 20 to 30 minutes of water exercise, cycling, or brisk walking. Your heart needs cardiovascular conditioning, your joints need protection. Low impact cardio delivers both simultaneously. Component four, flexibility work, daily. Gentle stretching after your activation exercises maintains joint mobility and reduces the stiffness that makes daily movement uncomfortable and fall prone. This four component framework covers every critical physical need of aging bodies without a single dangerous exercise in it. Your action plan starting today. Action step one, if you are performing deep squats, replace them with sit to stands using a chair. Start today. Your knees will feel the difference within days. Action step two, if you are doing sit ups or crunches, stop immediately. Replace with dead bug exercises or wall planks. Your spine will thank you. Action step three, if you are running or doing jumping exercises, transition to water exercise or cycling this week. If you have access to a pool, try one water session and observe how your joints feel compared to your current routine. Action step four, speak with your physician before making significant changes to your exercise routine. Mention any joint pain or back discomfort you experience during or after exercise. Pain during exercise after 70 is never something to push through. It is always a signal worth investigating. Action step five, share this video with every active senior in your life. Because right now, people you care about are working hard at their fitness and unknowingly damaging joints and discs that have no margin for that damage at 70. Exercise is one of the greatest gifts you can give your body at any age. And after 70, it may be the single most powerful intervention available for preserving the health and independence you have worked your entire life to build. But the exercises that serve you best after 70 are not the same ones that served you at 40. Replace the deep squats with sit to stands, replace the sit ups with dead bugs and wall planks, replace the running and jumping with water exercise and cycling. These are not compromises. They are upgrades specifically designed for the body you actually have at 70. Keep moving, move smarter, and protect the joints and spine that will carry you through the decades ahead. If this video changed how you exercise, if it helps you avoid one injury that could change everything, please subscribe to this channel. Every week, I bring you senior specific, evidence based health information designed to genuinely protect you. Hit the like button if this surprised you. Leave a comment. Were you doing any of these three exercises? Will you be making the switch? Thank you for watching. Exercise well, exercise safely. Your independence depends on it.